Welcome to the GLB community. Like the UK rapper. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is LeaderOpe, where we grow, lead, and build. So welcome to the GLB community. Like the UK rapper Hardy Caprio said, CLA, GLA, beam as coops. So welcome to the GLB community. I would like to say thank you ever so much for joining and for watching my previous YouTube video. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching, for liking, and even subscribing. Yes, I want those subscribers. Subscribe, like, and comment. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. Boom! Now let's go and move into today's segment. Now, today's going to be a personal development segment. So one of my passions is literally public speaking. I love speaking. I've been able to speak and have the privilege to speak in different areas, different arenas, you know, different people. I've been able to speak to people from different backgrounds and different creeds. Public speaking has been something, and it's been a great passion of mine from when I was young. I can't really give a certain age, but I would say, let me just, for starters, from 5 years old. And over the years, it's just literally matured. It has just matured, it has just grown, and I've taken it on board, taken the bull by the horns. So I've taken it on board, and I just want to just share 7 public speaking tips that will help you become a better speaker, a better individual, and someone that will be great at sharing so many things. You know, you'll be an amazing person and an amazing speaker, hopefully, by the end of these 7 tips. So let's go. The first one is nervousness is real. Yeah, nervousness is real, but a way you can actually combat that, the way that you can overcome that, is by doing these things. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Breathe, stretch, let it go. Yeah. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Listen, nervousness is normal. Everyone is nervous. When you are called upon to speak, whether it's at a graduation ceremony, you are called to speak at an event, whether it's a church event, whatever the event it is, small or large, the nerves will be there. Sweaty palms, you know, you'll be sweating physically. You'll be
in the
listen properly.
in the beginning, yeah, in the beginning, in the beginning.
Don't let the nervousness put you in a cage. Once you realize the nerves are there, do the following. Yep, do the following. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Breathe, stretch, shake. Listen, I got that from a rapper Mace. The name of the rapper is Mace. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Breathe, stretch, shake. Breathe, stretch, shake, and let it go. Stretch, shake, let it go. The next tip is literally be yourself. One of the greatest things that you would realize as a speaker is that you need to put your best foot forward. And when you say put your best foot forward, yourself, you. Who are you? Be confident. Don't imitate and don't copy anybody else. We tend to literally look at other people and try to be like them, try to sound like them. You cannot sound like Tony Robbins. You cannot sound like Eric Thomas. You cannot sound like Les Brown. You cannot sound like Bob Proctor, Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy. The list goes on and on and on. You cannot sound like the people that you've admired. You have to be yourself. You have to find your uniqueness. Find your uniqueness. Be you. Be you, be you, be you, be your best self, your greatest self, because you cannot imitate. The world is full of imitators, and I believe we're in a period where we are tired. Like, people are literally tired of imitators, especially when it comes to public speaking. So be yourself, put your best foot forward. If you need to hear that as a speaker, someone who is passionate or wants to start and get into public speaking, you need to be yourself. You need to be passionate. You really, really, really need to be passionate. Don't allow life, don't allow anything to limit you, to stop you from being great, from being phenomenal. Because you were born to be phenomenal. You were born to be great. Now, the next thing is know your audience. It is very, very, very important. Woo! It is very, very important that you know your audience. How many of you have actually been to a place or been to an event and the person that they've introduced or the person that's speaking has no clue of the audience? For example, let's say the person is going to a business event and they've literally specializing in marketing, but yet this person is bringing leadership, or he's just bringing mathematics to a marketing event. The two don't go together, do they? No, because he has not mastered, or he or she has not mastered their audience, and he is delivering something completely wrong. It is so important that you know your audience. Your audience is what helps you grow, is what helps you know what to share, what to impart, what to deliver. If you are unsure about what to deliver, you need to check and know your audience. Your audience could be from age demographic, class demographic, society, etc. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. The list really, really, really goes on and on. So you need to know your audience. Then the next thing is speak clearly. Speak loud and clear. Nobody wants to listen or hear a person that isn't clear, that isn't sound. Like, you can hear me clearly because I'm using a lapel mic. So you need to be clear and stop hiding away like, I'm actually all right. I'm not really a person that likes to hold the mic or like to speak. You may have something that somebody else needs to hear and needs to listen to. Amplify your voice. Amplify your sound. Speak clearly. Be clear in your delivery. As a public speaker, as a person that's going to venture into public speaking, you need to be clear. You need to be bold. Speak clearly, very clearly. Let your words be clear. Let your pronunciations be clear. Enunciate. Enunciate. You have to be clear. Let people hear what you are saying very, very clearly. Because when you speak clearly, it boosts something so powerful. Do you know what it boosts? Confidence. That's the next thing. It builds your personal confidence. It builds your confidence. Have you been to a place where when you're speaking, you just feel like you're a boss? Hey, listen, yeah, watch yourself, man. Listen, watch it, bro. What I'm speaking is literally off the charts, off the Richter scale, blowing it up. I'm not doing sensei ganja.
Sensei ganja.
You are confident. Why? Because you know what you're sharing, and you are confident that what you are sharing, the lives will be changed, transformed, inspired, motivated, and they will get up and go and fulfill all that they were born to do. It's so important. So important that you are confident. Then when you build your confidence, you need to do what? Practice, 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 practice. Practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. You've got to practice. Don't just say, oh, I just want to be a speaker one day, and you've never practiced. Are you a joke, man? Who are you fooling? Who are you fooling? This is not a game. This is not a game. You need to practice. The best and the greatest speakers in the world didn't become the greatest and the speakers of the world overnight. Practice. You may stutter here and there, but keep practicing. You may fumble upon your words here and there. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. I would always practice talking to myself. That's one way. Whether I talk to myself or I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, you. Have you ever encountered people I'm like, yeah, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yes. Woo! You've got to literally be talking to yourself. whether it's talking to the mirror. Sometimes I'll literally be talking in a blank room, like there's nobody there, but I will imagine as if there's a crowd of people. A crowd of people. You've got to practice your craft. You've got to practice. So if you want to be great, you need to practice. You need to practice, practice, practice. Like I mentioned earlier, I would either be speaking to myself, looking at myself in the mirror. I would also make sure that I go into a room that's empty and I'll literally be speaking and imagining that there's a crowd of people. And listen, when you practice, the same passion that you give, the same passion that you deliver in an empty room, if you start off with 5 people, 10 people in a room and you speak with passion, in the Greek, when it comes to speaking terminologies, pathos. There's a certain level of pathos. There's a certain level of passion. When you speak with passion, that passion there starts to grow. And when you keep practicing it, it grows and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So you never know where you will go until you practice, practice, practice. Keep practicing. Even when they give you an opportunity to hold the mic and to speak and deliver something. It could be a small quote. It could be reading something. It could be anything. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. Look at the greatest orators, the greatest speakers. One of mine, I would say, is Barack Obama. And there's many others. But practice, practice, practice. Just like it says in the film Sister Act 2. If you want to be somebody and if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
Somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
And then lastly, use anecdotes, wise quotes, and inspirational quotes. Now, by this, I really mean use inspirational quotes that will literally help amplify your message, help amplify your speaking. You can open up a seminar, open up your talk and give an inspirational quote. Have whether it's like 3 or 2 inspirational quotes on a particular topic, whether it's vision, dreams, attitude, character. It's so important to literally use inspirational quotes. Why? Because they anchor your message. Use wise anecdotes, stories, moving stories that will help people become better, that will help people literally, wow, this person said something and I took something out of it. I took something from this anecdote. There are wise anecdotes out there. You've got Google, mate. Just check on your phone. So use wise anecdotes, wise quotes, inspirational quotes that will literally inspire your audience, that will take your public speaking to the next level. It's so important that you do so. So remember all of these 7 things, and I trust and I believe that, hey, you will make it as a great public speaker. I look forward to hearing from you, because to the top we go. Yes, to the top we go. Hold on a minute. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you ever so much. Over and out.